Hello, good morning, city officials. My name is Ashlee Williams, native of Columbus, Georgia. I sent an email, which I will outline in this speech, to the Muskogee County Sheriff on June 23rd concerning the repulsive 118-page investigation his department headed up into the city's ethics, mishandling of money, toxic employee behavior, and potential cover-ups. Keep in mind, this all dates back to 2023, when auditors found at least $45.1 million worth of taxpayer money missing and unaccounted for. After not receiving an answer from the sheriff, I then forwarded the email to every single one of you, city council and mayor, which all of you opened dozens of times, yet chose to once again stay silent. I would say I'm surprised, but I don't lie. For those of you just tuning in, with the help of late whistleblower Nathan Smith's leaked investigation, the Muskogee County Sheriff's Office conducted and released a report using Columbus taxpayer money and manpower for 17 months. The report outlined several behaviors aligning with felony charges, yet ended in the tune of 2 misdemeanor charges. The sheriff expressed opposition to Assistant District Attorney Wayne Jernigan's refusal to prosecute most of the recommendations regarding the multiplicity of felonious charges, according to an article published in June, and the sheriff's personal comments on social media. Based on the sheriff's expressed opposition, I asked him, and now all of you, 3 questions. Again, as the chief law enforcement officer over Muskogee County, it's my understanding that the sheriff has authority over the courts and jail, and that he has arrest power, even that over the chief of police. Assuming this is true, why are you, sheriff, yielding to ADA Jernigan's refusal to prosecute? And it's my understanding that it's the sheriff's duty to bring charges against a person at the presentation of probable cause, which in this case, his investigators are eyewitnesses to the alleged crimes cited in that report. Upon probable cause, a warrant should have been issued. Now, once the arrests were to be taken place, they should have been brought before a judge, and the judge was to have the decision to dismiss the charges or bind the case to the Superior Court. Since the majority of the city employees named in the report were never formally charged, why has the sheriff not issued the warrants or called for these arrests? At this point, one of 2 things is happening. Either the sheriff's investigators are inept, or ADA Jernigan does not know how to prosecute your employees, Mayor, and or does not want to. If the sheriff's investigators didn't provide Jernigan with enough evidence to prosecute, 118 pages, 17 months, guys, then it appears that the sheriff's office and his investigators wasted not only taxpayer time and money, but also placed more undue burden on the citizens of Muskogee County, causing even more distrust to unravel between the citizens and your office's Mayor Barry H. Henderson III. My question was and still stands, are you, Mayor or Sheriff, willing to submit a complaint to the state of Georgia's Prosecuting Attorneys Qualifications Commission regarding misconduct, negligence, and the possible conflict of interest to have Jernigan reviewed? If not, we will. And as we all know, a prosecutor is elected to represent the will of the people in the courts when a crime is committed against the people. And since Jernigan failed to act on the crimes outlined, he has violated his oath of office, and I question whether he can be disbarred. You all are the whipping boys of this pony show, refusing to respond to emails with valid legal questions from citizens regarding citizens. Mayor, since you're so big on etiquette, why, when presented with the finance audit for the first time in public session back in 2023, did you ask the city's internal auditor, quote, "What is this, a hit?" I'll answer your question, Skip. Yes, this is a direct hit on the negligence of oversight and dysfunction of the people who work directly and indirectly for you. How many decades have you been involved in Columbus's malfunction? Nearly the same amount as former city manager Isaiah Hughley. We need term limits. We have roughly 6 months to get these people charged, including former city manager Isaiah Hughley, before you all start re-campaigning, appointing a new city manager, and electing a new mayor. Is word on the street true about Hughley attempting to run for mayor and name an all-black city council? We, the people, have had enough of your poor leadership. Wake up, Columbus, or get ready for the ride to get even wilder and darker. I don't have time to read this, but I was going to read Isaiah 1:22 through 31. Good day, public servants, and wake up, Columbus.
Thank you, Ms. Williams.